As the tribute stand on the podiums, the horn sounds. Homer Simpson spears Mace Windu in the abdomen. Zenitsu breaks
Pierce
Pete's
his leg.
finger's nose for a basket of bread. Sweepy, the dwarf Mako, and Wat Tambor get into a fight. Wat Tambor triumphantly kills them both. Jacob grabs a sword. Aokiji takes a sickle. Migi, Chiaki, and the pig start fighting, but Chiaki runs away as Migi kills the pig. Darkseid snatches a pair of sais. Sleeping Beauty runs away. Zoro takes a spear. Georgie takes a handful of throwing knives. Link, Zero Two, Deathclaw, and Beerus share everything they gather before running. Aizawa runs away. Garfield runs away. Snorlax runs away. Kurisu runs away. Jacob thinks about home. Watambor discovers a cave. Homer Simpson sets off an explosive, killing Zero Two and Georgie. Darkseid attacks Beerus, but he escapes. Snorlax tries to sweep through the entire day. Classic. Zoro and Garfield split up to search for resources. Zenitsu chases Aokiji. Deathclaw makes a slingshot. Pigfinger begs for Link to kill her. He refuses. Chiaki makes a wooden spear. Aizawa receives medical supplies. Migi thinks about home. Sleeping Beauty goes to sleep. Or goes hunting. Kurisu receives medical supplies. Beerus attempts to start a fire. Yeah. Pigfinger is woken by nightmares. Sleeping Beauty stays awake all night. Ironic. Link tends to his wounds. Deathclaw, Snorlax, Jacob, Zenitsu, and Wat Tambor sleep in shifts. Migi and Darkseid run into each other and decide to truce. Kurisu tends to her wounds. Aizawa tries to treat his infection. Zoro, Aokiji, Chiaki, Homer Simpson, and Garfield sleep in shifts. Deathclaw travels to higher ground. Snorlax discovers a cave. Zenitsu begs for Link to kill him. He refuses. Chiaki tries to spear fish with a trident. Homer Simpson diverts Sleeping Beauty's attention and runs away. Beerus, Garfield, Zoro, Migi, and Wat Tambor hunt for the tributes. Peakfinger makes a wooden spear. Aokiji steals from Kurisu when she isn't looking. Darkseid searches for firewood. Jacob chases Aizawa. Wat Tambor and Aizawa run into each other and decide to truce. Darkseid loses sight of where he is. Migi, Link, Garfield, Snorlax, and Jacob sleep in shifts. Aokiji starts a fire. Zoro destroys Zenitsu's supplies when he is asleep. Sleeping Beauty stabs Homer Simpson in the back with a trident. Peakfinger and Beerus track down and kill Deathclaw. Chiaki cooks food. Kurisu tries to treat her infection. Beerus, Aizawa, Link, and Zenitsu raid Kurisu's camp when she's hunting. Sleeping Beauty kills Peakfinger with a sickle. Darkseid tracks down and kills Wat Tambor. Jacob discovers a river. Migi receives a hatchet. Zoro dies from an infection. Chiaki forces Aokiji to kill Garfield or Snorlax. He decides to kill Snorlax. Chiaki thinks about winning. Aokiji stabs Link in the back with a trident. Garfield and Zenitsu talk about should be still alive. Kurisu attempts to climb a tree but falls on Jacob, killing them both. Beerus questions his sanity. Darkseid fends Sleeping Beauty, Migi, and Aizawa from his fire. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's family. Zenitsu throws a knife into Chiaki's head. Aokiji decides not to go to the feast. Darkseid catches Garfield off guard and kills him. Migi and Beerus get into a fight over raw meat, but Beerus gives up and runs away. Sleeping Beauty severely injures Aizawa and puts him out of his misery. Sleeping Beauty stabs Beerus while his back is turned. Zenitsu diverts Darkseid attention and runs away. Aokiji receives clean water. Migi sees smoke rising but doesn't investigate. I just realized Migi can't win. If he wins, that would suck.
Why?
Because he won the worm one.
Oh, right.
Yeah. If he wins, I'll just give it to whoever got second.
What about the person attached to his arm?
He's not sleepy. He's not in here. He doesn't count. I'll just give it to whoever got second. Migi, Zenitsu, and Aokiji sleep in shifts. Darkseid receives a hatchet. Sleeping Beauty receives fresh food. Darkseid explores the arena. Zenitsu and Sleeping Beauty hunt for the tributes. Aokiji picks flowers. Migi tries to sweep through the entire day. Sleeping Beauty loses sight of where she is. Aokiji questions his sanity. Zenitsu throws a knife into Darkseid's chest. Migi receives fresh food. Sleeping Beauty tries to spear a fish with a trident. Zenitsu explores the arena. Migi searches for firewood. Aokiji constructs a shack. Migi and Aokiji talk about tributes still alive. Zenitsu sees a fire but stays hidden, and Sleeping Beauty receives an explosive. Migi sees smoke rising but doesn't investigate. Sleeping Beauty tends to Zenitsu's wound. Aokiji makes a slingshot. Sleeping Beauty repeatedly stabs Migi to death with sais. That's good. Aokiji receives a hatchet. Zenitsu attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. Last two. Aokiji stabs Sleeping Beauty in the back with a trident. There we go.
Great ending.